Hey guys, what's up? So right here I have one of our bumper cars, but we have it lifted up and leaning against the wall right now so we can work on it. So a couple things that are wrong with it is you can see that these brushes, like this one, is worn down really far. This one up here is worn down. That one is not as bad, but this one is worn down nearly all the way, and the bracket is bent, and this is way looser than it should be. So this needs quite a bit of work. I'm going to do a couple things to it and get it back up and make it a little bit less prone to breaking down again. So I'm going to start by taking off all these screws and pulling the brushes out from the frame. It's pretty easy. They just unscrew like that. Then this will pull out. Once that comes out, we got some springs, and I think one fell. Yep, there it is. And then down inside that hole, there's a nut. We just gotta stick the nut driver in there and undo it. All right, once the nut is off, this comes right out. And now we have this, and now all we gotta do is just pull the brush out. All right, well, I needed two hands, but that comes out like that. Now I need a flathead because I'm gonna redo some of this wiring a little bit. Got that loose, and this slides off. Now I'm just going to repeat that on the other three. Okay, so for this wire to terminal connection, I am going to put some ferrules on the edge of this, just because I feel like wires getting pinched in a terminal isn't very efficient. I like the ferrules better, so I'm going to use a ferrule. Alright, so I got these big cutters here. I'm just going to cut some new wire, just like that. I got my ferrule set in the crimper, and now normally I don't put them in first, but these ferrules are really big and they just barely fit, so I have to kind of squeeze it in there. Alright, now I got it on the wire. All I do is squeeze this, and there we go. Now that's going to make a much better connection. Now I just got to do that three more times. We got all of our terminals connected back, all the ferrules on. We have all of our brackets back on. They're all nice and straight. Now we just have to put the contacts on and get new brushes. So here's what the contacts look like. These just slide back into here. But first we gotta screw back on the terminal. Alright, so once that's connected, this is kind of hard sometimes because the wires are really short. So there we go, slides back in, and it has springs so that it pushes back out and always stays with contact. Now we gotta get one of these, which actually come from our skee-ball games. And that screws in right here, and that's how that goes back together. So now we just have to do that 3 more times. So on this one, you can actually see a little bit better about how that works. Just like that. Alright, so now we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 all back on. They're all straight. It looks good, so we should be ready to set this one back out.